So what do I think about Chris Collins portraying Prince as the kid in the Broadway musical for Purple Rain? What do I think? Why not? It happened with Michael Jackson, and the Broadway musical has done great business. Stokely from In Condition played Rick James. Why not? Why not a Lionel Richie musical, Steve Wonder musical? I mean, you're playing a character. You're on Broadway. Now, people can go on about mannerisms and do you this and that and the other. Prince was an amalgam of a lot of different people. Because some people who were Little Richard fans or James Brown fans may say, hey, he jacked their style. I mean, no one comes out 100% original. So let's get that out the way first and foremost. Second of all, he's playing a character for a particular time period. That's what's going to be at the pinnacle of what you could say the peak and prime of Prince's commercial success. Now, the interesting thing is this. I think what people should really be fixated on who got a who questioning who's the money, who's getting the money. Because Prince's siblings got paid a chunk, but a couple of them are no longer here. Who's getting the bulk of the money to the Prince estate? That's the question. Who's getting the bag? Now, elephant in the room, people want to say, well, you got to be like Prince. Anybody that's iconic, legendary, etc., they're going to be hard to portray, but there's things that you can do. There's just enough where you can convey, but the character is for the movie. And that's something that's going to be interesting if they decide to do it verbatim like they did with the movie. How will that play out 40 plus years later? Because you can make a case in point that Purple Rain was a very dark movie. Women didn't get treated the best in that particular movie. And there was, things in that might not fly right. And you do kind of wonder with that Prince documentary that never came out, they've tried to whitewash and magically make it into a Disney and sanitize what Prince was like in his career, intervals of his career. So he did a sanitize how he went from his Dirty Mind era to his Purple Rain era, how he became, had it projected and crossover, and he cleaned up and a whole lot of stuff he did. So will that also be part? It's gonna be interesting. I don't have no problem with nobody doing stuff. I mean, you gotta remember it's 40 plus years. You can't. A lot of people who grew up watching Purple Rain era Prince or that particular era are older now. That's the reality. And so it's like you start to hey, a new era comes along, people are interested because it's great for the legacy. First of all, if nobody doesn't come along and pays tribute to his main time in the spotlight, that's a loss.